Hey, guys, if you have not yet subscribed to Howl, you get a free 3-month subscription to Howl so you can check out additional episodes and shows that you may be missing. Go to howl.fm, sign up, use the promo code SPONT at checkout to claim your free trial. Welcome. Welcome all of you. I welcome everyone. Everyone in the world is welcome to this place. I don't care who you are. That's right, even if you're someone I know. I don't care who you are. Oh, I put a different spin on it. Sometimes it can sound nice, like no judgments. Other times, you sound very dismissive. What is it with inflections? Guys, I've been meaning to talk about this for a long time. It just gets confusing. If you can say the same words with different inflections, like, I'm going to murder you. We all know that person means business, but I'm going to murder you. That sounds like fun. Even if they are going to murder you. What's the most fun way to get murdered, do you think? Not tickled to death. Can I ask you this? What biological function does tickling serve? What evolutionary imperative? When did we need it? Why do we need it still? Caveman times? Caveman times is all about no one touch me at all. I'll do the touching. I'm a caveman. I'll conk you on the head, drag you by the hair, back to my cave. Now it's your cave. We live together. We're man and wife. I mean, they say it in so many words. But tickling, here's the thing. Don't need it. After a certain age, for babies, of course, you tickle a little baby. Blow raspberries on his stomach. Or her stomach. But tickling, we don't need it. Appendix. What? Still hanging around? How is that not shrunk up inside us to where it's not a problem anymore? Like, some people are dying because their appendix bursts. For nothing. That should now be the size of a pea that you accidentally cough up. And like, oh, that's your appendix came out. Oh. That's who's in charge? This is now when I want to talk to the intelligent design people and have them justify this. God's mysterious. Oh, what a cop-out. Wisdom teeth. Bullshit. Baby teeth are weird enough. Because your permanent teeth are in your skull from the beginning. And first you get these pretend teeth that don't do anything. You can't eat with them. I mean, eventually. But they fall out. They the whole process of my tooth lives and you're wiggling it around. Ugh. Horrible. Here's what I think. Full-grown teeth come in when you're a baby. Now look, it's gonna look weird. I'm not saying it's not gonna look weird. I'm just saying let's save some time here. In wisdom teeth, you can go to hell. What are you doing there? I still have mine. And I live in fear that someday my Judas of a body will cause them to cause me great pain. I was having a conversation with somebody who's like, you don't have to have those out anymore. I think that was just those old times. They used to take them out. It's still happening. People are still doing it. But why are my wisdom teeth not causing me a problem? And when are they going to? It's like a ticking time tooth in my head. Well, I'll be sure to update you on my wisdom teeth situation. But I hope to go out the same way I came in. With my appendix and a full set of wisdom teeth. Got my tonsils too. That's right. You'll take my tonsils from my cold, dead throat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spontaneanation with Paul F. Tompkins. I am the second part. This is a show where I invite a special guest onto the program to have a free-form chat with me inspired by a blind question submitted by our previous episode's guest. And then I invite some improviser pals onto the show for a narrative improv based on the location that is suggested by our guest. This will be a story that we tell, one continuous story over the course of a couple segments. And it is all scored on piano by Mr. Eban Schletter. There he goes. He jumped the gun on the hello. That's all right. Then he falls back down the keyboard. Did you know Eban Schletter is not playing the piano? He's a little guy who's running up and down the keys. I wish you could see it. Oh, he slipped. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to introduce my special guest. This gentleman I've known for quite some years. We first met around the days of Mr. Show on HBO. Since then, he's done so many things. Check out his IMDb. You'll be like, what? I gotta look at this on my desktop because my phone it's too long. Please say hello to the hilarious Jerry Minor. Jerry, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a little while.
It's a few weeks or months, I guess.
Few weeks or months?
Yeah.
Who knows?
You could use any standard of a measurement that you'd like.
That's true. Up to decades, I would say we've seen each other within this decade.
Within this decade, yes.
Yeah. Let's not get silly,
But
Jerry.
like Star Wars.
What?
We haven't seen each other in a parship or whatever.
Oh, a parsec?
Parsec. Yes, that's what it is.
What is the other one? The Millennium Falcon made the Kessel Run in. That's parsecs, right? They measure that. I know who to look at to ask that question. Jerry, I have a question for you, submitted by our previous episode's guest.
Okay.
Are you curious as to who that guest is?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure the listener is too. And in that case, I would direct them to hal.fm, to the Spontaneanation archives. Hours of listening pleasure await you. Jerry, here's my question to you. What is your $1 million idea? Do you have one? Do you have a thing that you're like, they should do this, it would be a great thing, everyone would love it, and I would become rich?
Yeah, it's called putting me on a show. I come up with $1 million ideas every day, every hour, and they never turn into $1 million ideas.
Do you ever have ideas like that, like a thing, like a practical thing to make life easier, and then have you seen that someplace?
I'm not telling you.
Why not? Because you don't want
to. You want to steal my rainmaking machine? You can fucking suck it, man.
We're really, man, Jerry. We need that machine. We need that machine.
I know we need it. It's in development. You're forcing me to talk about it. The R&D is really going well in this thing.
Have you ever had an idea like that, like any kind of invention or contraption?
No.
Never.
Nothing that would be, I've never thought of anything I was like, that would reinvent the wheel.
Right.
All my ideas are like, you know what? They should do commercials different on television. Like,
do you ever, though, speaking of commercial on television, are you ever in a situation, like an everyday situation that is frustrating with it's either a vehicle or just like a suitcase thing, whatever, any kind of everyday thing that you have to do, and find yourself thinking, there has to be a better way.
And then the commercial starts.
Yeah.
Let me think. No, I know that there's no better way, and if there is a better way,
I know that there's no better way across the board. And they've thought this out as well as they possibly could.
If there is a better way, I don't know about it, or it's not available to me, and so I'm not gonna worry about it.
But because my wife is full of schemes. She always has invention ideas, always. And she's very passionate about it.
A real Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, absolutely. And my grandfather apparently was that way. My mother used to tell us that he had the idea for turn signals before there were turn signals. But he didn't patent it.
Do you know, I've heard that before.
Have you really?
Yes,
About
I've
somebody
heard
else?
a lot of things like that. Like, I had the idea for for windshield wipers, but somebody jumped on it. And,
Was there a person like that in your life? A specific person?
I've heard tons of people. I can't think of any specifics. I've heard tons of people say stuff like that, especially old people.
Of course.
Like, I had that idea back in the 50s, and now everybody's running around with a cell phone. I try, I'm thinking about it because like the Hyperloop, right? Have you heard about this thing that Elon Musk is proposing? It's kind of like those tubes that in the old days when you would put money in the bank. When you go
the
to
pneumatic
bank.
tubes.
Pneumatic
Yes.
tube.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is, but it's a way of travel. So people would be in a pneumatic tube, and when you don't have air to, if you suck all the air out of the tube, it's not stopping it, so you can go really fast.
Now,
I never would have been able to come up with that idea, even to think about
because it seems insane, but also I definitely want to do it for sure.
Right?
It sounds like it would be a lot of fun.
You want to be the first one?
It would be a lot of fun. I'd like to be the second one.
100 people dead today in a horrible accident. Yeah.
Do you feel that that we are doing too much too fast in terms of technology?
Hell
like,
no.
do you ever get overwhelmed, or no? You love it. You welcome it all.
I love it. Yeah. I'm waiting for the day. I mean, I'm hoping that this shit gets going so that, I can live a lot longer. I'd like to be like 300 years old.
Is that
and jump to Mars.
300?
Hey man, yeah, with exponential whatever, things happening, who knows what can happen. I want to see all that shit.
What's the thing that you're waiting for?
Well, I mean, obviously, I think everybody's waiting for, medicine to advance and us to be able to live forever, maybe.
Right.
I don't think forever is. I don't think I would like to live forever, but
You'd like to have the option.
yes, yes. But I don't want it if I'm like living inside a computer. That's not life to me. Fucking machines.
But you won't know any better. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they're. I'm waiting for. This is what I believe, that existence will come down to an equation one day. Somebody will figure out an equation for existence, for time and space and everything. I want to see that. It's like, it's only x plus 2.
What if that turns out to be what it is?
X plus 2.
That would be wild. I hope that school children that are studying this podcast will take note that we figured it out here first. Do you want to go to other planets?
I myself, no.
No.
No, I don't, no.
No desire.
I mean, unless it's a better Earth, but I haven't seen anything that's better than the one that we're on right now.
Are you following the Mars stuff though? Like they keep discovering.
I don't give a shit. No.
You really don't give a shit.
The only thing I give a shit about is that maybe life may have, the theory that maybe life may have started there, and somehow some stuff got from there here and started life here. Other than that, no, I don't want to go there. You go outside and your head will explode. Didn't you see the movie?
What? The movie.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
The documentary?
Everybody's going to have 3 boobs.
Yeah. Everybody. When you were a kid, was it something you were interested in? Were you interested in sci-fi and stuff like that?
That brings up a good point. Well, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness.
Right.
And I have a podcast that just started this week, actually, on Hal.
Hal.fm.
Yes.
Now, this is, of course, we're recording for the future.
Right.
So this started a while ago, and people should go check out the archive.
Long time ago, man. And if you didn't hear it yet, and you already know this story, so I don't even know why I'm telling it, but I will. But I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, so I was into Star Wars and stuff, but
were you like allowed to see things? I don't know a lot about the religion and how much it welcomes the outside world. Well, I know that there's no Christmas, right? You don't celebrate Christmas. You don't celebrate birthdays.
And anything anything magical or that's frowned upon.
Right.
So some people within the organization would not see any movies like that. I saw Star Wars when it first came out. By the time it got to the 3rd trilogy, I think at that point people had started to go like, hey, there's a lot of magic in that and a lot of sorcery and wizards and stuff. And so if I'd have been in it a little bit later, I might have had a different attitude toward it. But I was into science fiction stuff. But it always caused, a weird I don't know, fight within me, or where, I would, learn about stuff in space, and everything I was learning in church was completely opposite and different from that,
And were you devout as a child? Like,
Yes.
did you believed everything? And
I was very devout. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. But yeah, so, you talk about like, we're going to be able to go in space and stuff like that. And it's like, that's not going to happen because God's going to destroy the world and we don't need to be in space. God made us to be here.
Why go all the way out there just to be destroyed by God?
Yes.
You just stay at home.
And in fact, that is a slap to God's face that you're out here trying to go into shit that he made a nice house for you. Why are you trying to go somewhere else? You're slapping God in the face. You're spitting in his face.
So when you would watch something like Star Wars, was there always like, as much as you were enjoying it, were you able to enjoy it in the moment and then later you had to think about it?
Yes. When they say in a galaxy far, far away, I'd be like, no, well, this is just fantasy.
As you're watching it?
Yeah. When I saw that come up, I'm like, no, because far, far away was Moses and Noah and stuff like that.
Right.
And there was no spaceships in the Bible.
Right.
Out of here.
So would it decrease your enjoyment of it, or were you able to say, "Oh, this is just"? I mean, because every movie is just a story. It's know that it's fake, but then you have this other layer of, well, this is. Did you feel like it was wrong for them even to create this story because it was
kind of, yeah.
So what? So were you as you're watching it? Are you going back and forth between this is really fun and?
Well, those people that made this aren't in. They don't know. That God is going to destroy everything. So,
right.
I guess it's a nice time for entertainment. We can sit back and look at their fantasy,
Knowing these people are just ignorant. They just don't know. They don't know.
And so, and everything that you're doing outside of being a Jehovah's Witness is working for Satan. So, everything.
Right. What is the deal with birthdays? Why couldn't you celebrate birthdays? I've never understood that. I never knew what the reason was.
Because there's two stories in the Bible that birthdays happen, bad things happen on birthdays. One was Joseph Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yeah.
When he didn't sleep with Potiphar's wife, and so the Pharaoh Potiphar was going to execute him, and that was on his birthday. And then the other one was John the Baptist got executed on Herod's birthday.
I did not know that. On Herod's birthday.
Yes.
So it's like, look who celebrates birthdays.
That's exactly it. You've never heard of
Herod.
God's people celebrating birthdays. It was always Pharaoh and Herod.
Wow. I never knew that.
Yeah, when that goes to their whole thing with all holidays is that all holidays have what they call, quote unquote, a pagan origin.
Right.
Which everything in religion has a pagan origin.
Yeah. But they equate holidays with like people dancing around a fire.
Yes.
Like every holiday is like that.
Everything has to do with, sex worship and and Baal worship and all that shit.
Then you get older and you find out it's true.
It is true. But it's the same reason why ISIS is like, smashing up,
right.
museums and
right.
stuff.
If you were to invent something, do you feel like it would be something for the good of mankind? Like if you could invent anything, would it be like an advance in a technology to make life easier, or would it be something to eradicate a disease, or what do you think it would be?
Well, first off, I call my friends at InventHelp. Because George Foreman told me to. You ever seen that commercial?
No.
This is a commercial for idiots. Do you have an invention or something in your mind? Call my friends at InventHelp. It's George Foreman.
So you'd call George's friends.
You call his friends at InventHelp. They steal your idea and tell you to go fuck yourself. They tell you your idea will never work.
Right. Oh, no, we have one of those already.
And then they go on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
It would definitely be, cure, medicine. I think that is, everything else we can kind of deal with.
Yeah.
I think medicine is the biggest thing. So, cure for cancer, whatever. Yeah, that would be the thing that I would do.
What would be a fun one you would do? I mean, you have to say cure cancer, of course.
Listen, here's one. I just thought of this. There is no possible way to make me up as a white person. As far as the makeup artists have told me,
Right.
I would invent that.
For sketch comedy purposes.
No, for life purposes.
For life purposes.
Are you kidding? You know how many black people would fucking make themselves up to be white every day? There would be no black people. There would be none. If it was if it was good, if it was a good way you could do it, nobody would choose to be black.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It'd be so great.
This took a bleak turn.
It would like equal out everything else. It was like, well, we don't know who's black, like, you know, in their bedroom, so let's just be kind to each other. We don't know.
Oh, sure, it's fine if you put on white face. I get what you're saying, Jerry. Same old double standard. Jerry Meyer, thank you so much for being here. It is, let me tell you where we are in time right now, so you know, in case there's stuff you'd like to promote. This will be heard February 1st, 2016.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
In the future, Jerry.
You're so prepared.
I've never been this ahead on anything in my life before.
Hope I'm alive. I'm not, just cut that out.
It's come up before. It has come up before. And believe me, it's all I think about. It's all I think about. The idea that I would be dead and there'd be like 30 podcasts that would roll out.
I know. You think like, oh, that's good. I'm leaving something behind. But like, no, I'm not done.
Yeah, exactly. Let's say you are alive in February.
Yes.
What would you like to tell people about? Where can they find you online?
Yes. Well, I would think by then the third episode, it would be hopefully 3 episodes. The third episode, which should be out, just being out by then. So
Of the Truth.
Of the Truth, yes.
Which is Jerry's show on Howl, and I cannot wait to listen to it. Jerry, where do you? You're not online that much, right? You don't do Twitter.
I'm on
that
Instagram.
Much. You're on Instagram,
yeah, and Facebook. I don't do Twitter.
You don't have to.
Thank you.
Find Jerry online, guys. He's out there. You can find him.
Yes.
Minor. Jerry Minor.
Yes.
Jerry, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break, during which I will get a location from Jerry Minor for our improv, and then when we come back, you will meet our improvisers. All this and nothing else when Spontaneanation returns. Hey, have you heard the good news? What? Am I a Christian person? No, not anymore. Those days are over. The good news is there's a UCB TV show on CISO. First, let me break down what CISO is. It's a premium comedy streaming channel. You get on-demand, 24/7 streaming comedy anytime, anywhere that you can stream. This is not like a thing where you go around opening cupboards in your house and like, is CISO in there? Come on, grow up. It is curated for the comedy connoisseur. They have an amazing library of comedy, original series, quotable classics, next day late night. You don't have to stay up late to watch late night. Watch it the next day, and it seems weird. It's fun. It's like you're getting in from a party. You've been staying out all night. What? It's not like that. Maybe it is for me. I'm like you. I'm not a witch. There's also stand-up specials, and there's also more. And it's only $3.99 a month. Come on. That's nothing. That's nothing. And speaking of nothing, no ads. It is absolutely ad-free. So for $4.99 a month, you're $3.99 a month. $4.99 a month is still a bargain. My voice. $3.99 a month, you get all this comedy, no ads. You just watch it straight through. This is a great thing. It's countless hours of premium HD comedy, never before seen new originals. New stuff added every week. Try it now for free. Start as a guest. No credit card needed. None taken, says CISO. I'm imagining a conversation. And so this UCB show, it's a sketch show, variety kind of thing, produced by the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, the name that you know and trust from comedy. This is the gold standard, you guys. There's all these famous UCB alumni that are part of the show, as well as people who are going to be your new favorites, the new stars of tomorrow. You got to check this out. UCB means a great deal to me. Look, I'm a pro, okay? A comedy pro, and I'm telling you, it don't get better than UCB. All right? Paul, are you in the show? No. Well, I was asked to be, I think. I think I was asked to do something, and I couldn't do it. That might not be true. Why did I drag that into it? I guess because, am I saying it's better than me? I'm not going to go that far. I think I'm great. I make myself laugh all day long. Listen, the UCB show is a weekly variety sketch showcase from the original founders of the Upright Citizens Brigade, Amy Poehler, Matt Walsh, Matt Besser, and Ian Roberts. If you can't trust those four to bring you a show, you're a paranoid person worried about chemtrails. Also on CISO, other originals include The Cyanide and Happiness Show, which is a new animated series based on a wildly successful webcomic, and the Sammy J and Randy and Ricketts Lane, a musical comedy about two mismatched housemates from comedic duo Sammy J, who's a human being. Paul, why? Of course he's a human being. Why'd you tell me that? Because the other part of the team is Randy, a purple puppet. God damn you guys. Let me get a word out before you question me. Go to CISO.com. Start watching all the comedy you can stream for free. Go to CISO.com. Stream for free today. No credit card needed. This week's Spontaneanation is brought to you by our old friends, Lisa. What is Lisa? Look, are you listening to the show for the very first time? Guys, I've told you about Lisa. You should know this. Do you even listen to me? Fine. Lisa is a mattress company. They've done away with the awkward mattress showroom experience, the one where you have to go and lie down on a bed in public, and then everyone knows what you look like when you're asleep. You let your jaw hang open, drool comes out. That's how I shop for mattresses. Well, that's all over. Because Lisa's created a luxury mattress that is ordered completely online, and it ships for free to your doorstep, compressed in a box the size of a mini fridge. The box itself. Not the box that a mini fridge comes in. That would be bigger than a mini fridge. Use your heads, guys. This 10-inch mattress comes in all sizes, and it is crafted with 3 unique foam layers, including 2 inches of memory foam and 2 inches of a really cool latex-like foam called Avena TM. I don't know if that's a trademark, because it's as long. The TM is as large as the rest of the word Avena. So I don't know if it's Avena, trademark, or if it's Avenatum. That's perforated. Avena TM. It's perforated to keep you as cool as the other side of the pillow. What does that mean? That means the side that your head is on makes the pillow all hot. That's on you. Lisa gives you 100 nights to try your mattress risk-free, and for every 10 they sell, they donate 1 to a shelter. They don't have to do that, but they do. People need mattresses. People that are worse off than you are, you and your complaining. Yeah, I have to listen to an ad. At least you're not sleeping in a shelter. God damn it. Go to leesa.com/PFT and enter promo code PFT at checkout. And guess what you get? $75 off and a mattress. God. Oh, it looks like some ad is bucking for Employee of the Month. Welcome back to Spontaneanation, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to meet our improvisers sitting next to me. This gentleman, never been in this seat before.
Never.
Has a weird perspective on things now. Now you see what it's like on this side of the table.
I wasn't ready for it.
No.
At all. I missed the other side of the table.
And you know what, Hal? I knew you wouldn't be ready for it, and I was like, he's got to learn. He's got to see for himself.
You know what?
Deep end of the pool.
Thank you for tossing me in.
You're welcome.
I'm going to learn to swim now.
He is my colleague in the Thrilling Adventure Hour stage show and podcast, and he is the co-host of his own podcast. His co-owned podcast. His shared podcast.
My cooperative.
Called, he's the co-host of the podcast collective called We Got This, with our old pal Mark Gagliardi.
Yes.
Please say hello once more to Hal Lublin.
Hello, everybody, and Paul.
That's right. I'm part of the world.
You are. Welcome.
Hal, I just saw you not too long ago.
You did.
As of this recording, we were at New York Comic-Con.
Yes.
Favorite costume that you saw?
Oh, jeez.
I know. The real gotcha question.
I saw a steampunk Bucky Barnes, which was like a metal arm and
Bucky Barnes.
9 pairs of goggles.
Bucky Barnes is Captain America's little pal?
Yeah. The Winter Soldier.
Oh, in the modern telling
In the
of
modern telling. He was the Winter Soldier version.
it. Was that in the comic books too, the Winter Soldier
Yes.
idea?
Written by Ed Brubaker, who wrote an episode of Thrilling Adventure one time.
Brubaker.
We'll get him one day. We're coming for you, Ed.
You and your baking of brews. That's what it used to be.
That's true.
Hal, thank you for being here. It's always a delight to see you. You are my friend, and I love you.
And I love you, and I'm excited to be here.
Hal, I'm going to look away from you now.
Do it.
Sitting across from Hal, this gentleman is my colleague on No You Shut Up, returning any day now, February 4th. Mark it in your goddamn calendars.
Wow.
We are coming back with a vengeance.
That's just days from now.
It's mere days from now, Michael.
Wow. It's the time travel's magic because we haven't even done it yet.
I know.
Oh, I love it.
And we already had such a good time.
Here we are in the heady days, post-democratic debate. It's like, wow.
At the time
How's
of this,
Bernie doing now, I wonder?
are people still, quote, feeling the burn, end quote?
Are they still sick and tired of your damn emails? Remember that?
Everybody shut up. I hope he starts telling people to shut up.
I do. That'd be great.
Shut up. Hey, just shut up.
Shut up already.
God.
Give me a comb.
This is so far after the fact, but I still am haunted by Jim Webb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Smiling when he thinks about the guy that he killed in Vietnam.
My bare hands. I could have used the gun, but hey, he was down, so I just
here.
finished him with my thumbs.
He's not here to complain anymore.
How about a round of applause for the dead guy? I killed him good.
Michael, how have you been since last time I've seen you?
Yesterday? Since yesterday?
Yes, I did literally see you yesterday. How have you been since then?
I did laundry and groceries, so I'm good.
I understand you got some gaskets for your car window.
I did. I'm getting the 76 Maverick tuned up. Getting some new windshields, got the seats done.
That's the car that's painted all crazy.
Oh, it's an art car I got from my wife, Zachary.
Got an art car from your wife, Zachary?
My wife is named Zachary. She's a woman. She's a lady woman.
Did I don't know if I knew that. Your wife's name is Zachary? What do you call her?
I call her honey.
Do you, around the house, exclusively pet names to each other? You don't say your names,
You know,
right?
it's going to sound terrible, but I call her dummy all the time.
Oh, no, that's fine. If you guys have an understanding.
The point is she's a dummy for loving me. That's my whole point.
Yeah.
Like,
Turn it
you
around.
could do better. You could
Like
do
an
better.
old country song.
Yeah, you dummy.
What does she call you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't
Honey,
know?
sweetheart, I barely listen. What is she?
Wow.
Oh, you know what
You
she
thought
calls
dummy
me?
sounded bad.
She calls me, oh no, this is bad. She made up pet Star Wars names for the whole family, which includes me, her, and the cats.
Sure.
So I think
family.
her last name is Barton, so she's Darth Barton. I'm Boo Boo Fett.
Oh, it's very sweet.
I won't go into the cat's names because
That's
that's
very sweet.
pathetic. So
Back windshield of the Mustang, do you have the you two and then the cats?
that is a
on the
great
stickers?
idea.
Why not do it?
It's coming.
People do it with their damn dogs.
I know. I get a little sick of it.
My wife and I have a thing. We've seen it so many places. It's this bumper sticker in the shape of a bone that says, "I love my grand dogs."
Yeah. As in, I'm disappointed in my children for not having children.
That's how she interprets
Yeah,
it.
exactly
I
what it
interpret
is.
it as, another generation of crazy dog people.
Yeah.
It's a whole, it's generation after generation. We all agree. We think dogs are like people, right?
Right. Sure.
Michael, enough of you.
Okay.
Seated across from me, she is the champ of most episodes in a row so far. I wish you could have seen the fist pumping that was going on. One of my absolute favorites, Spontaneanation All-Star, of course, Jean Villepique.
So glad to be here.
Jean, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to see you too.
I think you're great.
Thanks. I feel the same way. And I think people are like dogs. No.
Really?
Makes sense.
Do you have pets? You have a pet, right?
No. My
No.
husband is wildly allergic to dogs, and we're both allergic to cats. So,
Wow.
and fish.
Snake?
No, nothing. No. I hate snake. I hate
Who
snake
has a
pets.
snake for a pet, guys?
People whose bird
What is
flew
the
away.
point? Asked and answered, Jean. Moving on. Thank you very much. I just any kind of cold-blooded thing, I always think, is that fun? Like, I feel like the point of a pet is, here's this thing that I can cuddle, you know? Even if it's a hamster or something, it's like, oh, you're a little furry thing that's adorable. But like, it's, I don't know. Look, maybe it's a fault in me. If you can love a lizard or a snake, man, kudos to Udos. All right. Let's get this party started already. Half an hour in.
I want to say I love animals.
Yeah.
But snakes and lizards, shoes and belts. Sorry.
S&B's all the way. We have our location from Jerry Minor. We're about to start our story. But first, just so you know, here's what we do. To assist in our storytelling, we use sound effects to move us about in time. Let's say we're in a scene and we want to move concurrently in time, just sideways. Something's happening at the exact same time. We'll use this cut to sound effect. We're over there now, see? Same time though. Concurrent. Guys, I need you to look up the word concurrent. Let's say we want to travel back to the past for some reason. You'll hear this flashback sound effect. Classic. Let's say we want to go to the future. You'll hear this fast forward sound effect. It's mysterious, just like the future. Unless you're a psychic, in which case, fraud. I'll see you in court. All right.
Is it worth mentioning the big lit up buttons that are...
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Do the people
beautiful.
know about this?
People know about this, but it bears repeating, Jerry, and I'm glad you said something. It was built for us by engineer Ryan.
Nice.
With his own 2 hands, made this beautiful soundboard. There's pictures of it online. I urge you to seek out these pictures. Guys, I urge you to seek out these pictures. All right. Let us begin. We have our location from Jerry Minor, and that location is Margaritaville. We take you now to Margaritaville, and I would urge all of our friends to remember copyright infringement issues.
What?
Music clearances are no joke. Margaritaville. Margaritaville, the location. The location, Margaritaville. We take you now to a place called Margaritaville.
I've just been marrying these ketchups all afternoon.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it's legal to do this.
To make us work this long?
I meant marrying the ketchups. It's a health. No, they can make us work. It's Margaritaville.
Oh, I thought-
they'll work us to death.
I got so confused. First, I thought you thought about how long our shift was. Then I thought you thought marrying ketchups was illegal from a moral standpoint.
Oh God.
Now I understand what you're saying, because these are old ketchups. A lot of people lick the rim of the bottle.
Sure. You know, Bob, you've been in training for 6 months. Most
Yeah.
people train for a week.
What do you think is holding me back? Because I feel like I'm getting everything, but then, I feel like the manager's always saying like, "Yeah, not quite there, Bob."
Well, you're
Like,
taking things literally. Like when I said marrying ketchups, you thought 2 bottles of ketchup wanted to be wed in holy matrimony?
Well, I didn't know if it was like a shotgun marriage that someone forced them to get married, like an arranged kind of thing.
Ketchup are pretty open. They don't marry each other at all. They just mix each other together. Look what I'm doing. I'm mixing 2 ketchups together. See what I'm doing here?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So
They're-
ketchups,
They're loose. Yeah.
they do have a sort of worldview.
Sure, and they're just very open-minded. I don't know. Look, I'm just trying to get my shift work done before the rush comes in, before the Friday night rush.
I know, Tim. What am I gonna do? I feel like I'm on the verge of freaking out every time these people come in here.
We got to get you to earn your parrot wings.
Excuse me, are you open?
Yes,
it's-
Margaritaville
yes,
is
we are
always
now,
open,
yeah,
all the
hi.
time.
Hey, a table for one.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it's sad.
Sure, well, here, he'll take you to your table. Show him how it's done
Thanks,
there, Bob.
okay.
Sure.
That's your moment to fly.
Okay, just right this way. And here's your table. Are you celebrating anything?
If you can celebrate sadness and loneliness, that's what it is. I've been alone for 10 years today.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Yeah.
What can I? Oh, are you? You seem to be crying.
Yeah.
That's probably bad for me to have started that, right?
I started crying.
Oh, okay. So it's not my fault that
I
you're
take
crying.
responsibility for my emotions, finally.
That really would help me out. Because they're watching me like a hawk.
Oh, are you being shadowed or something?
I probably am, I think.
Hey, how's it going over here?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, has
Hi there.
Bob here taken care of you? Has he recommended some of we have 65 different margaritas available. That'll chase away the blues.
Yeah, he just listed them all by memory. He's really
Wow,
great.
he's never done that before.
Yeah,
Wow.
it just came to me. I realized, hey, I've memorized the margarita list.
Just this morning, you could only remember 3 of them.
I know, and now I got the other 64. Okay, so there's a regular margarita.
Okay, that's a gimme.
There's no salt,
That's kind of a version of this first one,
but different because of the salt.
okay.
And there's
Begins with the C. It's named after a city in Mexico.
Gentlemen, I see you're memorizing the margarita list, Bob.
yes, sir, Mr. Timmons. Yes,
I expect to have you in tip-top shape within 1 week.
yes, sir, Mr. Timmons.
That's
of course.
the customary training period for a Margaritaville server.
Yes, Mr. Timmons. I will do my best. I pledge to step on a pop top and blow out my flip flop.
Very good. I'm watching you, Bob.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Timmons.
Yeah, so I would like the Chihuahua margarita. Whoops, I can't even say.
You said it right. It's a Chihuahua
I said
margarita.
margarita.
Oh, I didn't catch that. It's I knew what you meant, and that's part of being a good server is intuiting what our guests are trying to order. I think we're good here, Tim. Thank you very much for checking in on me.
Okay, my name. Okay, that's fine. Great.
What were you gonna say?
Never mind. We never figured. It's Ray. But anyway.
Oh, are you a different person than I was talking to before?
No, it's always been Ray.
It's
you
always
really
been Ray?
don't pay attention to details. But
you know
remember,
what?
Old Man Timmons has his eye on you.
Maybe
So
that's
stop dropping cups and help this lady with her
I
Chihuahua.
just got a little flustered that I've been calling you by the wrong name, so I dropped the plastic cup.
Names are important, and I think yours is like a laser beam, and Bob is something that floats in the water and stays buoyant.
That's a great way to look at it. Well, thanks, Ray. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
I'll take things from here.
Okay.
Hey, listen, that really helped me. What is your name?
Sandy.
Sandy, thank you so much. I'm really floundering at this job. And
Oh.
you really saved me just now.
Well, I think your connection. I was just at Beer Town before this.
Ugh.
I know. I'm
Beer
sorry.
Town's the world. Well, I don't blame you. I mean, you didn't know.
I didn't, and I
Hate those guys at Beer Town.
Hey, little lady, welcome to Beer Town.
Yeah,
we
come
got all
on.
kinds of beer.
Oh, you like beer?
We're gonna throw beer
in your face.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you in the head with balloons and make you wear a hat that says derogatory things about you.
Yeah, that's how we do it at Beer Town.
I'm lonely.
That place. They're just the worst. You know what it is? Here's why I think it is. There's no song called Beer Town.
That's right. They're just looking for their song, like so many sad restaurants with alcohol names. Oh God! Thank God I got here.
Listen, Sandy, what? You're really ready to listen to me.
Yeah, I'm so lonely.
Listen, Sandy, what happened? Why you say it was 10 years ago today? You've been alone?
Yeah, everyone in my life left me on the same day.
Everyone in your life?
My parents disowned me. My husband of 3 years walked out the door. All of the pets evacuated the apartment.
That must have been terrible.
Was.
All right, everybody, she's almost here. So when she comes in, we'll all yell surprise, and then one by one, we'll tell her that we're leaving. Okay?
Drop the bomb on her.
Yeah. All right. That's right, including the cats.
Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes.
Oh, you guys, I just was wanting to say this is the happiest day of my life. I just got a job. I'm so thrilled, and I know this has been a hard time, but thank you all for sticking with me. And Mark, I love you so much, and I think it's time we have kids.
Sandy, hold on a second. I've got something to tell you.
Yeah, let her have it, Mark.
Yeah.
Honey,
Please shut those goddamn dogs up. Sandy, I'm leaving you. It's going to be great.
But how is it great when I'm happy when you're here?
Oh, well, because I will be away from you, and that's how I'll be happy. So,
Oh, That's heartbreaking.
And everyone else
Give me
has
a
something to
kiss,
say,
Pepper.
too. Pepper also not a fan.
Scooter?
Sandy, your mother and I have something we'd like to tell you. We're moving to a fishing village in Alaska.
Did you tell him we're leaving yet?
I'm doing it now.
Tell him.
I'm doing it now, sweetheart. We're moving to a fishing village in Alaska, and we're not going to tell you which one it is.
Tell him we're going
And-
to Alaska.
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
Oh, damn, I love her, but I could throttle her to death. I could do it. So this is goodbye, and you've been a daughter.
Wait. I have been a daughter. I've been the best. I couldn't doing that.
Oh, one thing you should know. Your baby clothes are in a bag in front of our old house.
Did you tell her about the baby clothes?
They're in front. Yes, I just told her about the baby clothes.
But I was saving them for my future.
Your mother and
Listen.
I have to go shop for mucklucks.
I'm sorry to interrupt everyone, but the party bus is running.
Oh!
And we're paying by the hour.
Oh,
so-
let's go. Oh, we have to, let's go to Beer Town.
Oh, Beer Town sounds great. All right, well, goodbye forever, Sandy. It was not a pleasure. That's a terrible story.
I know I'm such a victim. I kind of got used to it.
You are definitely the victim in this story.
Yeah.
Well, hey, have a seat, and listen, your meal's on me today, okay?
Thanks, Bob.
Bob,
Mr. Timmons,
are you
hello.
taking this woman's order?
Yes, I am, Mr. Timmons.
I hope she's paying full price like every customer at Margaritaville.
I mean, of course she is. Why wouldn't she be?
Yes, why indeed. She looks very lonely, so upsell her on the apps. Goodbye.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
Falcon.
he has these wings that it's an invention. He has these wings that he straps on, and they actually fly. And he thought he was going to kind of retire on that, but no one wanted actual bird wings that they had to attach onto themselves. It's kind of an invasive surgery.
So here on Shark Tank is Mr. Timmons.
Yes,
What's your first name, Mr. Timmons?
Mr.
Mr. is
I'm
your first
Mr.
name.
Mr. Timmons.
Well, that's handy.
Well,
And
my parents were formal.
what is this invention of yours that's so fascinating?
Yes, I am seeking $100,000 for 10% of my company.
Ooh, 100 cool.
How many
Okay.
times has this happened to you?
Oh, let's see.
You're standing around, and where's that bus? You don't know where it is, and you sure do have to get to your work or home or loved ones. If only you could fly. Well, I seem to have the solution to this everyday household problem. It's an invasive surgery in which mechanical wings are grafted onto your shoulders.
I'm out.
Okay.
You know what?
Thank you.
Let me tell you something, mister. When you first showed up, I thought this guy's got something. This is interesting. Everyone wants the power of flight. I don't want some doctor cutting open my body and attaching these wings to me. So I'm out.
The exhilaration of flight, though. If you just give me 1 second to talk over.
Maybe you should give yourself some bat ears so you can hear me better, because I said I'm out.
Well, that's the second phase, is I was going to create a series of inventions for the body, but thank you for your time.
I'm triply out now. This is insane, and I'm going to report you to the police.
I'm willing to negotiate on the percentage.
Listen, I was with a little startup years ago, and we were putting thermostats in people's forearms, so when you're walking around, you can know what the temperature was.
Yes.
2 people lost their arms in the trials. So I'm out because I've been down this road before, and surgical implantation sounds fun, but it's the slippery devil's slide.
Very disappointing. I was hoping we would be working together because of the implants, but
We're the only 2 that showed up for work today,
right.
so you're done.
none of the empty chairs are okay.
No
No,
one's
they are
no
not
one's going to
interested
sit
in
down.
it.
You're done.
Well,
That's
I'll
it.
see you later.
That's so disappointing. I can't imagine going through all the trying to invent something and then having all that rejection. Safer just to not leave the house, I guess.
Wow, you're such an empathic person. Like, you feel bad for Mr. Timmons, even though I think he's a really bad guy who wants to invade people's bodies and make them into animal-human hybrids.
Well, I guess it comes from somewhere. He's trying. His inner child is trying to fly, and the world is clipping his wings.
Hey, man. Buffett's here.
What? No way.
What?
Hey, dudes, how you doing?
Oh my God, it's Jimmy Buffett. This is unbelievable.
Mr. Timmons, Bob, Mr. B is here.
Mr.
everybody.
Buffett, please, right this way. Have a
Buffett,
seat.
yes.
This
Hey, is everybody sunburnt and drunk?
yes, we all are. We all are
Yes.
all the time.
That's the way we do it here. So how's the business? Hey, who's this nice lady here?
Oh, Mr. Buffett, this is Sandy, my customer.
Hi.
Oh, wow, you're a real sweet chick.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks.
Yeah.
You look at this, what you've made this whole fantasy come true for so many people.
Yeah, well, shots on me. Shots all around.
Thank you, Mr. Buffett.
Wow.
Thank
Very
you.
generous.
And what can I do for you, lady?
I guess I just want to lose my mind. I just want to lose my mind today.
Well, you came to the right place. In fact, I wrote a song about it.
Oh, really? We'd love to hear it.
I'd love to hear that new Jimmy Buffett song. Wow.
Mr.
A
Buffett,
brand
please.
new Jimmy Buffett song that has yet to be copywritten anywhere.
Right.
Today is the day you go crazy. Just go right out of your mind. But don't you ever forget that you always pay full price. No one drinks for cheap. No one drinks for cheap. No one drinks for cheap. Ass, gas, or grass.
Oh my God.
Beautiful, Mr. Buffett.
Wow.
That's
Incredible.
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I'll make
you,
sure
thank
we
you.
sing that every time somebody has a birthday.
I think that will be the requirement.
Well, we can also sing the regular happy birthday song now that it's in the public domain.
Bob, are you giving me sass?
No, I'm just saying that we have an opportunity to sing the happy birthday song.
Listen to me, Bob.
Yes,
Come
yes,
over here.
yes, Mr. Timmons, yes.
Come here behind the screen.
What is it, Mr. Timmons?
Listen, that woman that you're serving,
Sandy? Yeah?
yes, she seems up for anything, right?
I don't like where this is headed, Mr. Timmons.
If you can convince her to be a guinea pig for a pair of my wings, I think I can get Mr. Buffett to invest in my company, and I can finally get out of here.
All right, Mr. Timmons, I don't know. I mean, I feel weird about it, but
If you want to keep your job and keep training perpetually forever,
I do want to keep my job as a trainee at Margaritaville.
then you'll get that girl to agree to that surgery.
All right, Mr. Timmons, I don't feel good about this, but I'll do it. You've painted me into a corner. What is going to happen? Sandy seems like a nice lady. Why is Bob going to do this? He has no choice. He's a trainee at Margaritaville. We'll find out what happens when Spontaneanation returns. Hi, men's. And maybe my butch lady friends who like a men's clothes. Let me tell you about Spretzabox. It's, first of all, fun to say. Spretzabox. It's about clothes, guys. It's about accessorizing. It's about adding a little something extra to give you a distinct look that you feel good about. You don't need to spend a lot to look good, because Spretzabox is redefining the shopping experience and disrupting the retail market. This is what Occupy Wall Street was all about. I couldn't remember the name Occupy Wall Street, and that's a sad commentary on our times. Here's the thing. You should not overspend on ties and socks. It's very easy to do it because they seem like small things, but then it can all add up and you can realize I spent a lot of money on those very slight things. Retail markups are incredibly high, and Spretzabox has cut out the middleman and they go directly to you. They simplify the shopping experience so you don't have to go roaming around a department store for hours trying to find the perfect little pocket square or sock or tie clip or whatever. What they do is they ship a box to you, a new box each month that contains 5 to 6 products. These are things like socks, ties, cufflinks, sunglasses, shave products, and more. And it costs $25 a month. That's where it starts, $25 a month. You're guaranteed to get stuff that is over $100 in retail value. An in-house stylist picks quality products from all different name brands. So this is stuff you can rely on. It's not going to be like ugly ties, the kind you see lawyers on Law and Order wear. It's not going to be crazy colored socks. It's going to be unique, tasteful things, premium styles and patterns, professionally chosen based off the season and current trends, and they ship right to your door. What if you don't have a door? I don't understand your living situation. You tell me how you get mail, and I will adjust the ad accordingly. But until then, get with the 99%, my friends. Bringing it back around. All right, here's the call to action. If you're looking to step it up this year and you're looking for an awesome deal, go to spretzabox.com and get 20% off. 20% off your first month's box with discount code PFT, my initials. That's SPREZZABOX.com and enter code PFT. Spretzabox. Hey, Sandy.
Yes.
Are you enjoying your free shots by Mr. Buffett?
Yeah. I gotta level with you.
Please, I wish you would.
Oof.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
That fourth shot not sitting too well?
No. Bob, you're a nice person too. And I'm a secret shopper.
What? No, Sandy.
I gotta report you to give me the free apps.
No, but I took pity on you because you're so lonely and sad.
I'm a manipulator.
Is that why everyone left you?
Yeah. I think so.
You weren't able to manipulate them into staying, though.
Not even my parents. I'm not great at manipulating this. I'm a secret shopper.
Did you ever find out where your parents are?
I'll never get tired of these, like, white nights, you know, when we don't see darkness.
I like the white nights, honey.
That's what I just said. I just said I like the white nights.
It's wonderful.
God. Where's my seal skinning knife? I can't find it anywhere.
Hold on, let me. Oh, I was sitting on it the whole time.
Oh.
It was on the chair. We almost fell through
Your
the
ass is
slats.
Teflon. I love that about you.
Oh.
I just don't know which fishing village in Alaska.
But you've checked a lot of them.
Yeah.
Sandy, is there... Listen, can I level with you?
Yeah.
I'm a terrible trainee at Margaritaville.
Not really.
I don't do the right things. I can't remember any... the margarita menu.
You didn't name a single one.
Which, by the way, you told a little lie to Ray.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I scratched your back, if you would scratch mine and give those free apps, and you did. You fell for it. I'm sorry.
So that was a test too?
Uh-huh. Jimmy Buffett made me do it.
What? You arrange this ahead of time with Jimmy Buffett?
So I'll just come in and order a couple of things and see how they do.
That's the plan. One shot?
I'll have one shot, but I really have to be careful about drinking. I can't.
Nope, not gonna stop until you're dancing by yourself.
Okay. So, $80. This seems worth it.
Oh no, what's the matter?
My head is hurting.
Oh, you're already at the hangover.
Yeah.
Hey, how's everything going over here on table
Great,
12G?
great, Ray,
I'm
everything's
seeing
great.
a lot of empty glasses, not a lot of empty plates. You got to push the Buffett buffet.
I will.
She can eat. If she eats a little bit, she can drink even more.
How's it pronounced again?
The Buffett buffet.
Okay, I was just saying buffet twice. I didn't realize it was a play on
God, you are
anything.
hopeless.
Laser beam, you're so mean.
Oh,
You're just coming down the man.
I will take that because you're a paying customer, a full paying customer. So,
Yeah.
son of a sailor.
he always he has a Buffett sign off when he leaves. Listen, Sandy, I don't want to get in the way of you doing your job, but my whole life depends on me passing from trainee into full-fledged waiter here at Margaritaville.
Your whole life is this?
This is it. This is all I have. It's all I have, and I need you to help me out.
Oh, God, you're manipulating me.
But listen, there's a guy who's a boss of both of us. You know Mr. Timmons?
Yeah. Falcon?
Yeah, the guy with the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say to allowing yourself to be surgically altered, hold on a second, with falcon wings?
So I could fly away from here?
Yeah, I guess you could. You could fly away from here.
What do you want in return? Oh, yeah.
I just want you to not say anything about the free apps.
That seems fair. Okay, Bob, you
It
got
does
a deal.
seem fair, doesn't it? It seems totally fair. You don't say anything about the free apps, and then you allow yourself to be surgically altered with bird wings.
You get this job, and I fly away.
Yeah, we both get what we want.
Maybe I'll find my parents in Alaska.
Maybe.
Okay, Bob.
It's a deal?
Deal.
Bob?
Oh, hi, Mr. Timmons.
Hello there, ma'am.
Hi,
I assume she's ready and that she paid full price for the appetizers in front of her?
Cash.
Yeah, she.
Oh, well, this is
paid-
unprecedented. Cash at Margaritaville?
I don't know
Whoa.
what's ever used cash before.
I never thought. Oh, ma'am, thank you. I should get her a frequent diner's card, Bob.
Well, certainly, I'll give you one. There's a free punch right there. Just 9 more to go for a free selection of our margarita flights and cheeseburger, parentheses, in paradise.
Perhaps we can get her something else. Wink, wink.
No, Mr. Timmons, yes, she's on board with the proposition that we discussed.
Excellent. Yes?
I assume you're gonna take me to a hospital?
Yes, the hospital break room right behind this screen.
Good, I'm tired and need a bed.
Okay, let's get her into this bed. Come on, Bob.
All right, Sandy, how are you feeling? Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you say yes?
Yeah, if
Okay.
anything happens to me,
Yeah.
please tell my parents that I love them.
I have no idea where they are, so
Alaska,
it's a big state.
fishing village.
That narrows it down a little bit, but not much.
Never mind.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, you'll be able to fly there yourself with my patented Falco wings.
Mr. Timmons, we've kind of sanitized the surgical equipment in the dishwasher, so I think we're all set to go.
Wonderful. Will you marry the rubbing alcohols for me?
I will, because I know exactly what that means.
Wonderful. All right. Ma'am, I'll just need you to lay on your stomach so I have full access to your back to implant the wings. All right, Bob.
What?
It's up to you to assist me in this surgery.
What?
Give her the anesthetic margarita.
Yeah.
All right, just drink this.
Well, why not another? What's
Just exactly. I mean, come on, you're having a good time.
mommy?
There we go. That's the sign that she's ready.
Why do they always say that? It's weird.
Well, it's called the Cupid doll effect. It's how they've known for years that somebody who's under anesthetic. Mark, pass me that sort of used steak knife.
Sure, it's Ray, but here you go.
All right. I never did figure it out. I thought it was Tim for a while.
Just happy to work here, Mr. Timmons.
That's right. Whatever I call you, Bob.
There it is.
Just get me those wings I have in the corner just leading up there.
There we go. There we are.
There you go.
Oh, they're heavy.
That's they are. Well, they're made of metal and bird. All right, young lady. May the flight of birds be upon you. And she's done.
That was one of the most gruesome things I've ever witnessed in
That
my
was a
life.
lot
That's
of
right.
blood.
A lot of blood.
lot
Steve,
of
will you
blood.
mop that blood up for me?
Anything you say, Mr. Timmons. It's Ray.
Oh, she's coming out of it. Sandy, how do you feel?
Oh, my back is really hurting a lot.
That's normal. You have wings on there now. I want you to sit up for me. Yes.
Okay.
It's normal. I felt the same way when I put the wings on myself.
Wow.
How long did it take, Mr. Timmons, before the pain stopped?
Some days I think it will never stop.
Because it hasn't stopped.
It hasn't stopped.
Okay.
It's still in incredible pain all the time.
Right.
Why do you think I'm so uptight?
Why? That makes a lot
I
of
used to
sense
be
now.
freewheeling.
And I just will them to open?
Yes. I want you to concentrate. Think about flying and flapping.
This feels like Peter Pan.
Yes. Yes. That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Believe you can fly.
Wow.
Believe it.
Believe you can touch the
Wow.
sky. Wow.
Oh, wow, there.
Go, look at her go.
Oh my
Look at
gosh. Bye. Wow, on
What's
the
happening?
ceiling.
Oh no, she hit the ceiling.
Oh, no.
I should have chased her out with a broom.
I'll just walk out the door and fly out the front. But thanks, guys.
That's smart.
You know, she really is like Peter Pan. You know, her parents don't love her either. And they're long gone.
Was
Yes.
that part of the Peter Pan story?
I think so. I think
Was it his parents
he's a
didn't-
bitter orphan with magical powers.
I guess it
isn't
never occurred to me where he came from. He's
he?
just always a
He's
boy.
a gang
who lived
leader
on
and
an
a
island.
thug. Screw him.
Oh, wow, you're really...
Wow.
When did this hatred of Peter Pan start with you, Ray?
Look at those tights. Those tights are stupid. I'm not going to clap for Tinkerbell. I hope Tinkerbell dies. Screw you.
Sweetheart.
Ray, you're ruining this play for everyone.
I don't care. I don't like theater. It's stupid. It's outdated.
We paid a lot of money for this ticket.
Oh, you're a dummy then. You're a dummy. You
We
paid
did
for
not
it.
come to
What's
this
your
play just to get up and walk out.
Oh, that is not even a boy. It's a woman. It's a grown woman. She has breast diseases.
You can't suspend your disbelief at all, Ray. This is horrible.
Talk about suspension. I can see the cable on that. That's Kathy Rigby. That is not a boy.
Hey, honey.
And she's too old for this.
Okay, Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sandy Duncan.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Things are looking up.
Wait a minute. Why would they introduce Sandy Duncan in the middle of the play?
This theater company is just a racket.
It is an
Let's
act
walk
2
out of
put
here.
in. It is an act 2 put in. Clearly there was... Kathy Rigby, I told you she was too old for this in the beginning. I don't like watching an elderly lady get her back hurt in some kind of flying truss. If only she had surgical wings.
Hold on a second. You thought Kathy Rigby was too old to play Peter Pan. So they bring in an even older actress to play her.
Sandy Duncan's eternally young. Look at her.
Honey,
Sweetheart.
let's ditch this kid.
Yes.
Ooh, what do you think about Alaska?
Ooh. All right, I'll just grab my purse and get on. Oh, hello, Mr. Buffett. Hello.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Great. I just had a great day. I'm just gonna scoot out. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I just woke up.
Oh, yeah. That's the way to live. And I just want to let
What's
you
your name
know.
again, sweetheart?
It's Sandy. It's Sandy,
that's
like a
nice.
beach.
Like Sandy Duncan.
Yeah, that's.
She was Peter Pan.
Oh, that's right. So Bob was great, and thanks for the job opportunity. And I'm just gonna.
What's going on in your back there?
Oh, I have a severe the chicken pox thing. You get shingles.
Chicken.
It's shingles, so you
I
don't
love
want to
chicken.
probably.
Believe in yourself. Sandy,
All right,
show him what I've done to you.
Mr. Buffett, I can fly like an eagle,
What?
and let the spirit carry me.
No, don't.
I'm gonna
don't.
fly like an eagle
Sandy,
to the sea.
Do not quote Steve Miller songs to Mr. Buffett.
Fly like an eagle.
Oh,
That's right.
Mr. Buffett, she didn't mean to. She didn't mean to quote a Steve
I
Miller
got
song.
my duck hunting gun right here.
No, no.
I carry it everywhere.
No.
Open carry. This is Florida.
He killed someone at a magic show for saying abracadabra. I saw it happen.
Pull.
No! Oh, he shot the skylight. She got away.
Mr. Buffett, please don't kill Sandy. Please, she didn't mean to quote a Steve Miller song at you.
Nah, she's too far away anyway.
Well, Mr. Buffett, speaking of killing, what say we kill it on the business world and you invest in my new company whereby I install iron and bird wings on people's backs so they can get to and fro just like Sandy there and like me.
Done without a thought.
Happy day! Oh, I'm rich. I could buy and sell each and every one of you. You, Bob, and you, Franklin.
Okay.
All of you.
Well, I guess we all got what we wanted. Mr. Timmons, you got someone to invest in your crazy invention. Sandy got wings. She can fly away and find her parents in Alaska. I got to remain a trainee here at Margaritaville.
All right.
Jimmy Buffett gets to do whatever Jimmy Buffett wants to do.
That's right.
At
No
all
one
times.
drinks for cheap.
No one drinks for cheap.
Remember
Debut a
that,
new song.
kids.
But Ray, what did you want? What was your dream?
I just got what I wanted.
What was it?
You used my real name. That's all I need. A little dignity, something to be proud of.
It's a
Maybe
real-
I'll leave my mark on my world. People go, hey, that was Ray. He worked at Margaritaville. He was okay.
It's a real low bar, Ray.
Hey, I met it.
I guess you did.
Yeah. I'm going to hang out in this bar for a little while.
I wonder if things are going about the same over there at Beer Town.
Someone said I'm an alcoholic? What the fuck? I said, Mom, get out of my room.
I love things at Beer Town.
Hey, Buffett's here. I get around, man.
Hey, Jimmy Buffett. Did you ever tell those people in Margaritaville that you own both Margaritaville and Beer Town?
Yeah.
That's our secret.
And it all happened at a place called Margaritaville. Hal Lublin, where can people find you online?
They can find me on Twitter at Hal Lublin.
There we go.
They can listen to We Got This with Mark and Hal on the Maximum Fun Network.
Our rival network, Maximum Fun.
Crossing gang lines. You and I, our friendship.
Bunch of listener-supported bullshit.
This is a real West Side Story.
We do
Paul.
capitalism in this country.
Also, it's January, February.
February. Chow, 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 chow. Remember that cat food commercial?
January. February.
There was.
that was a sexy connection.
Listen,
Who did Calendar Girl? Was it Neil Sedaka?
Yeah.
Okay, Neil Sedaka had a song called Calendar Girl. And then, like, Cat Chow, I guess, adapted that song.
Calendar Cat.
Calendar Cat. Didn't make any sense at all.
They would dance a little. Yeah, they would do a little.
But what did he sing in the original? February? Yeah. Was it Yeah?
Is he in love every time?
Oh, no, it would be a different lyric. It would be like,
Oh, yes,
January,
that's right.
you keep me warm at night, whatever.
Yes, that's it.
And then in the cat food commercial, they just replaced with chow, chow, chow.
Yeah. Because cats don't know months. They don't care.
They don't know much. All they do is fucking eat.
Yeah, short-term memory.
Oh, this show really is down on cats.
But you can you can also catch me on Venture Brothers.
That's right.
The main villain of season 6, now airing. Check local listings.
Hal Lublin and a number of other of the Thrilling Adventure gang make appearances on this
Yes.
season of Venture Brothers. But you have this incredible arc, and that'll be a lot of fun. So listen out for Hal on the Venture Brothers on Adult Swim. Woo! Michael!
Well, you could listen to my podcast. It's called Nerd Like Me.
Oh, my word. When did this happen?
Oh, it's been happening for a month or so.
Really? Right under my nose?
Right under your nose. It's on iTunes and SoundCloud and whatnot.
This makes you my competitor.
Not really.
Any chance I
With my
can
good
slip
friend
that line
Vinny
in?
Doremus.
Hey, Vinny Doremus! Vinny, why somebody told me you got a podcast?
Vinny doesn't talk like that.
No, it's Vinny's friend talking like that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Vinny's friend from the old neighborhood.
Yeah,
I do a
right.
podcast with my friend Isaiah Jackson.
What does he sound like?
Hey!
Isaiah Jackson! Oh! Nerd Like Me is the name of the podcast.
That's the podcast. And also, hopefully you'll be watching us very soon, my handiwork on No You Shut Up.
That's right.
You can also watch my handiwork on a little thing called The Muppets. I've been working on that quite a bit.
That's a show that has a bunch of Muppets in it. It's called.
Yeah.
It used to be called The Muppet Show.
Different
Way
show.
back when.
Same
This is a
character, different
show.
show. The Muppet Show was vaudeville. This is the Muppets working on a late night talk show.
It's cyber.
Yeah, it's too adult. Cyber. Yeah. They've got things in their arms to like call their car around. It's very futuristic. I'm an additional Muppet performer, so you wouldn't know it was me, but I'm in the background moving some Muppets around and stuff like that. Awesome. It's my day job. Yeah, it's
Fantastic. But please do check out No You Shut Up, guys. It's a fun and funny show. And where can people find you online?
Well, same old michaeloostrom.com if you can figure out how to spell Ostrom.
O-O-S-T-E-R-O-M.
You know the jingle, too. That's right. From the canned ravioli my family has made for years.
That's right. Ostromos.
Dutch ravioli. Nothing like Dutch ravioli.
Dutch ravioli.
Come to the tulip bowl. Find the tulip bowl.
Villepique. Where do people find you? Where do they see you?
My last name is Villepique, and that's on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm on Facebook as well. And I do improv shows, Soundtrack at UCB Franklin on Friday nights at 9:30, and Quartet at IO West Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. And Watch Baskets on FX.
Oh,
see me.
starring Zaki
Galifianakis.
Galifianakis. And you will see our good friend Jean Villepique on there as well.
A little bit.
Eban Schletter. You check this guy out at ebanschletter.com. He's on all the socials as Eban Schletter. Well, he's not on Instagram. I wish he would be on Instagram, but he's not. But you should go and check out Eban Schletter's albums and buy them because Eban Schletter is only the best. Spontaneanation Live happens the first Saturday of every month at Largo at the Coronet, and we have a couple out-of-town things coming up, which is very exciting. We're going to be on the Jonathan Colton cruise to the Caribbean. So we're going to do a show from there that will be in the regular episode feed. And then later in the year, I'm very excited to say, unless this falls through, but I believe it was just confirmed the other night, we're going to be at the Detroit Improv Festival, and that happens in August. And I'm very excited about that. And a lot of old friends from this show will be on that as well. I think that's it for me. Thank you to Earwolf for hosting us. Thank you to Engineer Ryan for engineering us all the way to the end of the show, which this is. Goodbye forever. Until next week, this is Paul F. Tompkins saying, Semper in Presenti!
Big thanks to our friend CISO for sponsoring this episode of Spontaneanation. Go to CISO.com to stream the original series The UCB Show, coming January 2016. Catch all 8 episodes of pure sketch comedy gold, featuring the comedy stars of tomorrow and your longtime UCB favorites too. Remember, CISO is only $3.99 a month and ad-free. So try it now. For free! Join now as a guest to get access to this extensive comedy collection. No credit card needed.
Hey everybody, it's Paul Scheer. What? I have a podcast with June Diane Raphael and Jason Mantzoukas.
This kid's story is bonkers.
Where we watch the worst movies ever made.
It's baffling!
And it could not have gotten it more wrong.
And then we try to figure out, how did this get made?
I felt sick. I felt really upset.
What is happening?
Boom! Nailed it!
What exactly is a street fighter?
Listen to How Did This Get Made on Earwolf or your favorite podcast app. We would love it if you did.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive producers Scott Ackerman, Adam Sachs, Chris Bannon, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more media and content, go to earwolf.com.